All right, man, so I want to talk about how you can get your first wholesale deal in 30 days. That's right, 30 days, 1 month, get your first deal, man. You understand? Now, this is all going to depend on your budget, right? This is all going to depend on your budget. Now, if you got a budget, do the PPL, right? Click the link below for the property leads link. You get $250 when you click this link, right? And that $250 is towards the leads, right? Now I say put together a budget of anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 a week, right? Now with PPL, normally it's 1 to 15. With property leads, they give you some pretty good leads. And I advise you to do statewide. The nationwide leads are $50 and the statewide leads are $75, right? So do the statewide, and then, cause the statewide gonna be better quality, right? The statewide is gonna be better quality, and the nationwide is gonna be lower quality, but I've actually had success with statewide and nationwide. I started off with nationwide with $50, and I was actually 1 out of 10. But they was giving me a lot of BS. I ain't gonna say BS, but like rural leads and stuff like that. But the beautiful thing about property leads and PPL, that you actually can get a refund for everything that is not a deal. You understand? So everything that is not a deal, well, I ain't gonna say not a deal. They'll give you a refund that's leads that's listed. They'll give you a refund with leads that are in like rural areas where there's nobody over there. They give you a refund for, I think if it's like a mobile home, you understand? So it actually the cost per lead actually gets lower. So do 1,000 to 1,500 a week. You 1 out of 15, or if you're really good, you should be able to do 1 out of 10. You see what I'm saying? So if you 1 out of 10, that means every $750 you spend, you should be able to get a contract, right? And you should definitely get your first deal, and it actually should get more than 1 deal, but I'm just saying, if you want your first deal fast, quick, fast, in a hurry, you know what I mean? I say go to propertyleads.com, click the link below, right? Now, if you're more on a limited budget, I'll say go to Deal Machine. I did do a video on how to get your first deal and how to wholesale with only $500. I say get around drive for dollars. Get your Deal Machine app out. Get your batch leads app out. You understand? And get to work, man. You see what I'm saying? So also you can do SMS. I have an AI system that I use that'll send the SMS out, and the AI will actually respond on your behalf. So click the link below, book a call with me. We can talk more about that. I also have videos on my channel that's showing you how I use it. I still use SMS, but I also do PPL as well. So, you know, the whole goal is to get you to your results as fast as possible. You understand? We don't want to waste no time. You know, I know it's a lot of content where it says, you know, how to wholesale with no money down, how to wholesale broke and all of that, which is great. Literally probably the only business, or at least one of the only businesses that I know where you can actually get into business with $0 and actually get a profit from 10, 15, 20,000, or it's unlimited, man. It's all depend on, you know what I'm saying, the actual lead and, you know, where it's at, and all of that goes in effect, right? But with that being said, this is a business. So with the business, it costs money. You have expenses, you have marketing. So let's not just always try to think cheap and with a low mindset, you know what I'm saying? Like when I made the video about how to wholesale with $500, that's really if you just really only got $500. Like you literally are, you know, on a budget, which is cool. Like I said, I got my buddy you know what I'm saying, big business. He closed deals with $0 just riding up and down Google Maps for free. He didn't even use Deal Machine. And Deal Machine does have a feature where you can ride up to Google Maps and they give you the phone number and you can, you know what I'm saying, add it on the spot and all of that. But if you really flat broke, you can do the wham binocular method, what we call it. You know what I'm saying? You do the wham binocular method, ride up and down Google Maps, and when you see a vacant, you see a bando, you just call them on the spot, and you use stuff like truepeoplesearch.com. You know what I mean? So you can also get your first deal that way, and that is actually very effective, believe it or not. You'll be surprised, like it actually doesn't really take you that many leads to actually get a contract with that, and it's really all, you know, area specific as well. But like I said, if you want your first deal in 30 days, PPL, you can do that if you got a budget. You can also do SMS. You know what I mean? I say skip trace around. Try to do a good 20,000 records skip trace. 10 to 20,000. And send out like a cool 1,000 to 2,000 texts a day. You should get you a deal. Now you want to pick the right list. I always say do absentee out of state. You know what I'm saying? I'll always say vacant. I always say 60 and up with a vacant. You know what I'm saying? 60 and up with a lien on it. You understand? Because the whole objective in real estate is to find a motivated seller. That's the whole objective in real estate, period, whether you wholesale, fix it, flip, whatever. You know what I mean? It's all about finding a motivated seller. So, you know, in order to find a motivated seller, you know, they actually have to have a true reason why they would want to sell. You know what I mean? They're not going to sell it to you for a discount for no reason. Okay. So absentee out of state, vacant with a lien, 60 and up with a lien, or just a 60 and up period. Right now, that lien list on Deal Machine is amazing. It's like the only place where you can get a lien list outside of PropStream. Right. So, you know, those are some of the methods. You have PPL, you have Deal Machine, or batch leads, whatever. Or no, let me say this. You got PPL, you have SMS, then you got the wham binocular method, right? That's with $0, and you put your binoculars on and you actually searching for that gold, right? Now you also, like I said, you can call smaller niche lists as well on Deal Machine because they have their own dialer on there, right? So you can get a list with like maybe 50 to 100 people on there, and then just call them. You know what I mean? And that's another way, because the list don't always have to be big, man. One thing I learned is that when you actually really dig for that goal and you looking for them hard to find sellers, you know what I mean? Sometimes you, a lot of times, you know what I mean, you finding bigger and better deals with less. Less is more. I know we've heard that saying before, and it's also is actually a true statement. Is actually true in the real estate game, right? So, you know what I mean? That's how you can get your first deal in 30 days. I want to see you make 20 to 30K, if I could make 100K, 200K in 30 days. And when I say that, I'm being very realistic. That is very realistic. It's not cap. You know what I mean? This is a business. We talk real estate. You find a true deal, people will pay you for it, right? Okay. So that's all I wanted to say, man. Tap in, click the link below, book a call with me. Click the property leads link if you want $250 free to buy leads. And also click the Deal Machine link if you want to go ahead and use my code BANDO, you know what I mean? And you get benefits from going through my link, you know what I mean? You get a longer free trial and all that type of stuff, right? So if you need my help, book a call with me. I want to see you succeed. I want this to be a great year for you. I want to see you get your first deal. I want to help you get your next deal, either or. But tap in, Bando Joe. I'm out. Peace.